on this video today. It's more about the beginning steps and what to do before you actually start your shop. So if you are a beginner, you've been thinking about doing it, but you're not exactly sure on where to begin, this is the video for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have never been here before, my name is Ashley, and on this channel I give you business tips and advice. And I'm also a single mom of 3, so sometimes I talk about that. Though I try to keep my kids and my family on our family channel, Me+3 TV. I'm super excited. This is the first video in a new series that I'm creating, which will give you a behind the scenes look of starting a brand new online store from beginning to end. And I do plan on it being very hands-on, very behind the scenes, and like I'm showing you step by step. I'll take you with me on my computer. Boop, got it. And so you'll see me setting things up. The first thing you need to do is figure out your niche, or depending on who you ask, that word is niche. But what it basically means is a specific like a specific range of products in a market as far as how we're using it. I'm gonna actually Google it for you guys so that I can get that definition so we know exactly what that means. For our reasons, it's a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. For everybody, it's gonna be different, obviously. That's your category, it's your subject, it's your part of the market. Like, what type of store are you starting? Of course, you can start a general store where you have a little bit of everything. I just personally do not recommend that. It's very difficult for you to market with a general store. It'll be easier for you if you market to a specific audience instead of trying to market to everyone, if that makes sense. You'll also lose some money trying to market to everyone instead of a specific market. So first thing you want to do is decide or choose a niche. Research. So product research is huge. So much research in this part of your these beginning stages, right? So with product research, you are checking the market. So you want to check and see how much does it cost? How much can you buy these things for? For this, I actually got a few vendor lists, and because I've been in business for a while, I already had some vendors from my previous business or my other business ventures. So I compiled those into a list, and I went through them to see how much can I purchase these types of things for and how much are people buying them for. You need to know, you need to project your profit margin, because you're gonna waste your time. And I'm not into wasting my time. I have children, I have a life, I have multiple business. I don't have time for that. And that's frustrating to me. I also picked up this YouTube thing. So I don't have time to waste my money and my effort on a product that won't sell. Will your research guarantee that it'll sell? No. But it'll increase your chances. And the more knowledgeable you are in your market, the better you'll do, and the more prepared you'll be. So do product research, do your market research, which includes your niche. In your product research, you want to see how much you can acquire your products for, how long is it going to take you to acquire those products. So if you're buying things from China, how long is it going to take from delivery from your supplier to you? Are you drop shipping? Are you all those things? You'll see what products I choose to add to my store when we get to that video in our series. And this is a weekly series, but so I'll show you while I'm uploading. I'll walk you through it. You'll see it. I'm so transparent, honestly. Like I feel like everybody can eat. You know, I have a video that I'll link below called Start Your T-Shirt Business for Free. And there I tell you where to go to do print on demand. I tell you just how that process works, but I can definitely show you. So the first step was choose a niche. The second step was product and market research, right? So you're going to research that niche. You're going to research the products you're going to put into the shop. What are the top selling products in that niche? If you can find a gap, that would be even better, but don't try hard to reinvent the wheel. Just don't put that stress and headache on you. You're just starting out, so do this as easy as possible. You want to also, this is a big one for me, create a customer avatar. That's huge. That tells you, it doesn't tell you, but it gives you a more narrowed audience to market with. It gives you more direction in your marketing, and also how you design things, what colors you choose for your logo, things like that, because you want to attract that type of person. So with choosing a customer avatar, that is a huge thing. I can't walk you through it exactly. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to walk you through it in these videos, because these videos have to be very general, because I'm doing one thing, but you're probably doing an entirely different thing. So to try to keep it general, I'm not sure how to walk everyone through that. I have walked clients of mine through it, because I just recently started taking one-on-one business consultation calls. So if you would like to book one of those, then we'll be talking to you specifically for your business, and it doesn't have to be so general. But right now, I can't figure out how to, but a customer avatar, you'll basically make a character for your ideal customer. So just like playing The Sims, maybe a little like making a GTA character kind of, except with, that's what I said, The Sims. If you've ever played The Sims, then it's a lot like that, because you're going to write down their personality traits. You're going to write down where they hang out online. You're going to work out like I name them. You don't have to name your customer avatar, but I name mine. So it'll be like, Jenny is 28. She loves techie things. She spends most of her time on Twitter and Facebook, right? And of course, this is accompanied with some research. Like I said, that it's hard for me to tell you how exactly to, like, in general terms. But then because of my research and because of my customer avatar, I know when I go to start doing ads, when I go to start, like I said, doing my logo, my shop, I know that these colors are most appealing to typical, because everyone's different, but 28-year-old females. To I also know that she spends her time on Twitter, so it would benefit me to create a Twitter account, whereas me personally, I don't really use Twitter. I'm not that person, so I don't hang out on Twitter, but they do. So create a customer avatar, basically. That's what I'm saying. The next thing you want to do is choose a name. And I know you could choose the name before the customer avatar, but I'm so picky, like I said, and I'm so I want to set everything up for success, right? So I want that name to be appealing to both me and my ideal customer, which is why that kind of came later. I also wanted to fit the market that I'm in. Like, I'm not gonna name a tech store. I'm trying to think of general, y'all. Pink Passion. Pink Passion for my tech store. Like, it could work, you know what I mean? It could work, but I personally like everything to be branded and full, if that makes sense. So choose a name, though that's kind of hard to do for me. At least that's where the difficulty comes for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend like I can help you with that. I can give you my opinion, but don't schedule a call with me if you are trying to pick your shop name. She won't be able to help. But after you choose your name, then you can go into doing logo creation, everything else like that. You can, like I said, pick your brand colors. So try to stick to a color palette. So you kind of repeat those same colors so everything can be coordinated and go together. You want things to be especially if your target audience and your ideal customer is a female. Everything should be visually appealing, aesthetic, Like that's a huge thing with females, especially between like teen to 40 age group. And I hate to sound like I'm just putting everybody in boxes, which I am, but unfortunately with marketing, you have to do that. That's what I've learned over the years with running my own stores. I actually used to sell the shirt, but with running my own stores and stuff, that you have to put people in boxes because you have to market. When you go to make a Facebook ad, Instagram, because that's with Facebook, when you go to make YouTube ads, they're gonna ask you, are you looking for male, female, both? What countries do you want to market to? Because where are you going to ship these things to? There's no point in you marketing to Germany, but you don't ship to Germany. So don't waste your money and your time marketing and showing those ads to people in Germany. They're going to ask you what interest are they into, so they know who to show these ads to. So there's a reason for your customer avatar. After you create a name, I highly suggest, and I didn't say this on my Start Your T-Shirt Business for Free video because we were trying to do this as cheaply as possible. I would highly suggest you choose or decide how you're going to structure your business. I personally make LLCs for all of my businesses. Or at this point, I have a corporation with LLCs under it. So I have a corporation, right, with one name. And then I have my LLCs. I have 3 LLCs under that corporation. And then one of those LLCs has a DBA because it was similar. But I can get into that. Like I said, that's a more specific thing. We're trying to be general in this video. Not trying to keep saying book a call, because I have no time left in June at all. I'm booked out until July, but book a call because I can't walk you through that. I will say I do recommend LLCs. If you are doing this with someone else, like if you have a partner, then I don't just recommend it. I'm saying get an LLC. It probably doesn't cost as much as you think. You can definitely do that on your own. You don't really need to hire someone to help you unless your partnership is pretty complicated. If it's you and another person and it's 50-50, easy. You know, you can handle that. Trust me. If it's just you, you can definitely handle that. I'm in Illinois. So I'm also choosing not to do that on camera because everyone's different. We can't go to the exact same place to get an LLC. Unless you're in Illinois, then it's the same. If not, then it isn't. But I will link some resources down below to help you out. If I wanted to be a sole proprietor and use my name, Ashley Enjoli, and not to do an LLC, just a sole proprietor, I don't have to do anything else. And then I could sell things on that website and it would just be ashleyonjoli.com. That's just what that is. But if you are going to choose a different name, like Ashley Store, I know, it's the first thing that came to my head, but ashleystore.com, and that's my brand. I'm gonna make logos with Ashley Store on it. Then I need to, if I'm gonna do a sole proprietor and I'm trying to do this cheaper as far as my state goes, most states, then I'm going to do a DBA. So with the DBA means doing business as, and you'll basically file the paperwork with the state to say, hey, can I do business as this name? And that way you can get checks as that name, and add it to your bank account as that name, DBA, doing business as Ashley Store. And then the problem with that is you'll be, like I said, a sole proprietor. So if something happened and someone were to sue your business, they'd be suing you too. That's one of the main benefits of having an LLC, is that you separate the two entities. You're you, and then that business is that business. So the money that business makes is for that business. The money that business loses is for that business, and all its assets belong to that business and not to you. So if something happened, that liability is on the business and not you. But I'm also not an attorney. So if you have a lot of questions about LLC versus S Corp versus C Corp versus sole proprietor, then like I said, I'll link some things down below, but definitely contact an attorney. We got what type of store we're gonna do. We got some product research going on. We know who we're going to target because we've done a customer avatar. We've chosen a name. We've chosen a business entity, like the structure. The next thing that we are going to do, the very last thing, is get an EIN. And that is easy, simple, free. Let's head to my computer and I will walk you through it right now. So you can just Google it. So I'll just start by Googling it. Einstein's bagels. Get out my business. Anyway, all right, so, but it's irs.gov. You see it says I visited it a few times because, you know, business life. All right, so it basically walks you through the steps. Step 1, determine your eligibility, understand the online application. So definitely go through and read that and then apply online now. It's basically saying that this is a government website and they'll record your stuff. All right, so like I said, this again walks you through how to do it. It's super simple though, I promise you, it's not that difficult. We're gonna begin application, and this is why this step has to come after you choose and do your structure, your business structure. So if you are a sole proprietor, then you choose that. Remember, those are the people, like I said, it tells you, includes individuals who are in business for themselves and household employees. If I had a nanny or a housekeeper, then I could give them my EIN so that they can file taxes and all that other stuff without using my social security number, even though they're employed by me, Ashley, and not my business, Ashley Store, if that makes sense. So you could use it for that, or like I said, if you're gonna use your name or whatever. Partnerships, corporations, LLCs, limited liability company. LLC is a structure allowed by state statute and is formed by filing articles of organization with the state. Estate, trust, it basically goes through all of that. I've never used estate, but that is for when someone dies, unfortunately. And then conservatorships, guardians, custodians, those go into trust. But we're gonna do LLC and hit continue. Again, it tells you exactly what an LLC is. They wanna make sure that you're creating the correct, we're falling. Anyway, they want to make sure that you're choosing the correct option. So they'll reiterate and make sure that you know what it is. Also, if you're doing an LLC, then you're going to have to add that to the end of your business name, but that's part of the LLC application. They walk you through that, just like this is walking you through this. So we'll hit continue. How many members? Again, that's if you have partners. For me, it's 1. I am in Illinois. It says, please select the state/territory where the business is physically located. Like I said, I'm in Illinois, so we'll go next. Confirm, make sure everything is correct. I'm a single member LLC, which means there's only me, no partner. You'll be initially as a you have to read all of that yourself. This video is gonna be long and we're not gonna make it an hour. So why do you need an EIN? Are you starting a new business is what we're doing. If you're hiring employees, like I said, it's because you didn't have one, but we're beginning a new business. So we'll click that and we will go next, right? This is where we'll put my information. I am Ashley, we're falling again. I'm Ashley, my middle name, you already know it. Last name I'm not gonna fill out online or my social security number online. So that's just that. I'm the owner. Yep, I'm the owner. And then you click next. Obviously it's not gonna let me do that because I haven't filled out all the correct information. But again, for privacy reasons, I can't do that with you right now. And I've already gotten my EIN. So at the end of that, it will, you'll get a confirmation screen with your business name and your EIN. You'll get it immediately. It's not something you'll have to wait for. As soon as you finish filling out the information that they ask for, then you'll get it right away. So after these steps we've gotten a lot accomplished in this video. You are ready to hit the ground running. Trust me, you know where your products are coming from, you know how much they'll cost, you know who you're marketing to, you have a business structure, a business name, you have an EIN, you rocking, you doing this. You are a business owner, you got this. You're setting yourself up for success. Everything is gonna be smooth sailing. And then the only things you have to do next is work on your actual store setup, and we will go through that next time. Hopefully you got some value out of this. I know for people who are already into it, this might not have been that helpful for them, but like I said, we're doing this step by step, so I'm assuming you know nothing. All right, definitely hit the subscribe button and tune in next week where we will set up my actual store and we'll go through products and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.